Thanks to the innovation of a local metal fabricator, Missoula's popular Carousel is reopening sooner than expected, with the ponies running around again started this morning. The Carousel for Missoula had to be shut down in late July after a bearing failed in the century-old ride's apparatus. And because of the age of the ride, there was real uncertainty about how to get it going again.
When Colt, our head mechanic, told me that we had to shut down, I thought, what are we going to do? This is like the middle of our busiest season. And we were afraid at first that we were going to be shut down for 2 or 3 months. We were really delighted when Andy Troutwine of the Andy Shop came in and said, I can fix that.
But it takes some serious detective work to figure out what was wrong with the ride that's more than a century old.
It really does, yeah. And Andy has a friend named Mike who works with him, and Mike did a lot of internet research, and then they talked about things, and then they looked at things, and then they put things together, and Andy is really a genius.
The bearing wasn't an easy fix, even with all the drive gears removed. Troutwine tells me he had to fabricate a special collar bearing, which was able to be opened and snapped around the main drive shaft. Without that design, the entire support structure of the ride would have had to be disassembled. In addition to the mechanical achievement, Cox says the organization appreciates everyone's patience and excitement when things started up again this morning.
It's really exciting to see people come in and ride the Carousel instead of standing at the gates and looking sad about not being able to ride the Carousel.
Even with the engineering heroics, it's still been a financial setback for the Carousel operation. That's where your donations can still help out. Children have already been leading the way, making their own donations to help get the ride up and running. And Missoula real estate firm Engel & Volkers has started a GoFundMe page.
Funds are always welcome, but of course we're going to make up about $1,000 a day from the 15 days that we were closed. So that's quite a gap in my budget that was already pretty tight anyway.
I was tempted to take a ride myself, but I didn't want to stress that brand new bearing. We'll have a link to that fundraising page on our website. And this weekend, the Carousel and Baskin-Robbins will be partnering at the Western Montana Fair to raise funds for the attraction.